day has started with a bit of a twist because we're going to Serbia. Wasn't planned, it was really impromptu, but you'll soon see the Welcome to Serbia sign.
My huge Europe trip got cancelled.
Recalculating.
2,500 kilometers, lots of mountain passes, and Slavic influences. I won't be alone, but I have some amazing friends by my side. In the last episode, I told you we had an interesting conversation at the hotel that changed our trip. Here's what happened. We met this family that told us they have just crossed the border into Serbia without issues. Initially, we dismissed this idea since one of us didn't have a passport and Serbia is not part of the EU. But apparently, after some research, we realized that our European Union IDs would suffice. So, we're going to Serbia, boys! If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and check out the other 3 episodes of this mini-series as well. Enjoy this one though. We did some research before attempting the border crossing just to make sure our insurances and paperwork would be valid for Serbia. But we didn't yet know if they would allow us into the country, so we delayed booking a hotel in Belgrade until after we were all on the other side of the border. That being said, we decided to give it a go, and half an hour later, after picking apart Anka's car at the border, we were in.
So officially, we are in Serbia! We did it! We got into the country. We are in Serbia for 2 days. Look at this. Serbia, baby. Serbia!
Looking back, we were extremely lucky. We basically landed on the last day that we were able to enter the country without a negative virus test. If we were to do it 24 hours later, we would have been denied entry. The one catch about it was that most of our phones were basically useless since our data plans didn't cover Serbia as well. And naturally, the obvious thing we could have done was getting lost. Multiple times. Lost and hungry after we couldn't find any place to eat, we decided to just power on towards Belgrade, the main capital of this country. Belgrade was nice. In my humble opinion, it was a really interesting city that I can definitely say I want to go back to one day.
You can put that.
Here, there's no church.
Come on. What is this?
It's good.
What is this?
Sven to video.
And I have a glow behind you.
Someone who might not want to ever come back again is Anka, because a benevolent citizen of Serbia decided that Anka didn't really need her phone, so he just nicked it. After talking to the police with the help of our amazing hotel staff, we decided there was no real point in waiting another night. and just heading back towards the border would be a good idea.
So, this was Serbia. After our phone getting stolen, going to the police to figure out how we could possibly get it back. Yeah, we're finally leaving. So this is might be the last gas station in Serbia.
Our little Balkan detour was nice, but the trip was slowly coming to an end, and some of us really wanted to just get back into the country.
Okay. Oh wait, what?
Aiding up to the atmosphere was our beloved rain. At first it wasn't even that bad, but then we got close to the border, and that's when it got really bad.
Fucking rain.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
I didn't realize that I had left my GoPro running, but I did, so oops. Soon after, we arrived in the city of Timisoara, which would serve as our last stop of the trip. The city was nice, at least the small part that we saw, and the pizza we ate was even nicer. Not much happened during this last day. We left on a sunny morning, ready to head towards the citadel and then finally home. The only real road-related fun we had was on a highway on the way, where we adhered religiously by the 130 km/h speed limit at all times. It was all fun and games until my good friend Rain decided to make another appearance.
So, there's a big storm coming towards me. If you're caught out in the rain without the rain gear, and you get soaking wet, then you put your rain gear on, well, let's just say you're still gonna be soaking wet for a long ass time. Okay, so jacket goes on. You know what I might have worked so far? Got stuff.
We finally got to the citadel. At this point, after another rainy ride, I kinda had enough and wasn't in my best mood for visiting. So I waited for the others, took a few pictures and left towards home. This was the final stretch, the final hour of this amazing trip. 9 days, almost 3,000 kilometers, all done in these troubled times and on an impromptu schedule. This trip had its lows for sure, but man did it also have its highs. The Transbucec Pass, Transalpina, the Danube spoilers and the boat ride, our unexpected Serbian visit and many more. And not to mention being in the company of some of my closest friends. All these mixed together make for a trip that I'll have a really tough time forgetting. All in all, this wasn't my big European trip that I had planned for 2020, but you know what? It was damn close. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and the Tripp'in the Carpathians series has finally come to an end. 4 episodes later, we're here and I appreciate anyone who decided to have a gander. If you liked this episode, make sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe and check out the other videos in the playlist and many more. And until next time, have a good one.